Sir, our is here. It is. I'm happy. A soft man, gentleman. Everybody can meet him at any time. It is all right. I appreciate that. But sir, that qualities are not enough to deal the labor issues. It is very unfortunate to say that. Anyone from trade union movement is not there in the treasury bench. It is not your personal fault. Anybody in the treasury bench do not know what is the issue of the laborers. Labor's issue is not only the coolie or work or development, such arguments. Sir, in your documents, in budget documents or in the speeches of Prime Minister or Rashtrapati's speech, so far, I came here in 2018. From 2018 onwards, I say, no word of labor welfare, a single word of labor protection is not there in any document. You please show me. That is your policy, sir, not personal issue. That is the policy of this government. Sir, you are implementing a policy designed by corporates and international capitals. That is implementing here. In the name of doing business easy, you are pushing the workforce of this country to the margin. We have a strong workforce of around 58 crores. Among that 58 crores workforce, only 5 crores are working in organized sector. The rest are in informal sector. But sir, this informal sector is producing 50% of the GDP. But what is their lifestyle? What is their condition? What you have done for this within these 7 years? Sir, bringing the labor law amendments, codification of 29 labor laws, what you have done for these working people. Sir, we are the country, a founding member of the International Labour Organization. We have to respect the ILO conventions, ILO resolutions and covenants. What you are doing, sir? You have made amendments in the labor laws which are totally against the ILO conventions. What about the minimum wage principle, sir? What is the minimum wage? It has a principle. Now we have introduced a new wage structure. National floor wage. What is the meaning of that wage, sir? Minimum. What is the meaning of that word? Minimum. Below the minimum, what is the meaning of your national floor wage? 202 rupees per day. Very sorry, sir. Labor inspection is an important factor in the industrial side to protect the labor's right. Labor inspector goes there and visit the work site and inspect the records kept by the employer, whether the employees' names are registered in the register, how many workers are permanent, how many workers are extended the labor law benefits, that's all. Now what you have done? No labor inspection, facilitator. You converted that inspector to facilitator. To whom they facilitate? They facilitate the employer, not the employee. I am presenting a strong witness here. On behalf of me, I am presenting a strong witness here. You cannot deny my witness. This is a letter from BMS, Bharatiya Mazdoor Sangh, a family member of Sangha Parivar. These BMS leaders are my close friends. Shanmugam knows he is the national leader of one trade union. We are interacting labor issues among us. Sir, BMS has written a letter to Prime Minister on 4th January 2022. In that letter, they say, under your leadership, with regard to the privatization, disinvestment, strategic sale, corporatization, monetization of public sector undertakings that are valuable national assets. Although we believed that, unlike the preceding government, you are criticizing the UPA government. The government under your leadership will not become a mere pawn of bureaucrats and advisors with vested interests. Who is criticizing this? BMS. Sir, Indian workers went on strike during 28th and 29th of March, yesterday and day before yesterday. A single statement against that strike was published by BMS. A single member from BMS was opposing that strike. Kerala, our experience is BMS members were associating different parts of the state. That is the situation now. You please read the writing on the wall. You have won the UP or some other states, but sir, in the minds of working people of the country, it is burning. You understand that? Sir, BMS again says, consequent upon adopting the new economic policy, you were raising the slogan of Swadeshi Jagaran Manch during the UPA Sarkar. When they were adopting the globalization, at that time BMS and BJP was raising Swadeshi Jagaran Manch. You are opposing import liberalizing and foreign investment, everything you are opposing. But after 2014, what happened in this country? BMS says, not me, new economic policy, unemployment grew to twofold and exploitation of the working class also grew by adopting hire and fire policy. Your organization says, contract labor was deployed in contravention to the provisions of Contract Labor Abolition and Regulation Act 1970 in the perennial nature of employment. See, in the organized sector, private sector industries employing 76% of their workers as contract or casual or outsourcing workers. Only 24% workers are permanent. Now that is also going. By your fixed term employment, anybody, any employer can employ a worker for 2 years, for 3 years. Whether they are happy with his work, they can continue. How can they happy? He should not join a trade union. He should not demand better wages or other amenities. He should be loyal. Otherwise, he shall be retrenched within 2 years or 1.5 years. That is the system. Where is the permanent employment? Sir, hire and fire. How can a man can plan his life with this casual type of job? What development you are making in this country? Sir, BMS continues. Contract and outsourcing employment become a rampant that are now being deployed for most skilled and productive jobs and services against all the natural ethics and in most public sector enterprises and government establishments.
Please conclude, sir.
I am concluding, sir.
Sir, 8 minutes.
Sir,
your time is 5 minutes. You have taken 8 minutes.
Kerala High Court given a verdict on 28th, on 27th, just before the national strike. Honorable Kerala High Court banning the strike in Cochin Refinery. Cochin Refinery management filed a petition that so-and-so unions have submitted a demand notice, strike notice. The issues raised in the notice is under conciliation. A matter is whether it is under conciliation, strike should be banned. Strike shall be banned. That is our code. Sir, we the standing committee scrutinized that bills.
Please, Karimji.
Standing committee members are here. From BJP members were there. Shanmugam is a member. Majority of the members are from ruling bench. We unanimously recommended certain things, sir. None of the recommendations were accepted by the government. None of the unanimous recommendations. Our defense note was that. What is this democracy, sir? You have the numbers to pass any bill. Then why is this standing committee? Why you are spending lot of money for the standing committee and the two?
Thank you.
Public
thank you.
Spending for the standing committee. None of the recommendation of the standing committee was accepted by the government. Sir, then what is here?
Next speaker.
According to that law, High Court banned the strike. Sir, that trade union was not called for an explanation of the petition of the management.
Please.
Where is the natural justice, sir, in this country?
Please, please.
Workers' voice are not heard by the government. Workers'
Sir,
voice are
please
not
conclude.
heard by
I'll call the
court.
next speaker.
Where do they go? Whether
I know.
they may be RSS,
That is why he is allowed more.
Congress, whatever it may be. They are
Please.
creating wealth for the nation.
Please, please.
They are the real wealth creators. They are producing our food grains. They are producing in the factories. All are producing by this labor force.
Thank
They are
you.
starving, sir. They have no legal protection. They are epidemics. All are rejected. All rights are rejected by labor law amendments. Please look into this, sir.
Thank you.
Please-
Thank you, Karim
please
Singh.
convene-
I'll call the next
Finally
speaker,
request you,
please.
sir. Please convene the International Labor Conference.
Okay,
Sorry,
okay.
Indian Labor Conference.
Yes.
It is created by Baba Sahib
The next
Ambedkar
speaker,
in 1942.
Dr. M. Tambidurai.
Please respect Ambedkar and
Karimji.
convene Indian Labor